What's going on, everybody? American Football Network here, and I'm joined with Isaac from the Fun Football Podcast. And today we're bringing you a little bit of a different video. We're doing, and maybe we'll try and start a series out of this, a rivalry mock draft series. As today we're
I like
doing
it.
the Bengals and the Steelers, big rivals in the AFC North. As he's going to have Cincinnati, I'm going to have Pittsburgh. But before we get started, help me reach my goal of 1,300 subs on YouTube. Also, check out the Podcast Boys Network on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. And Isaac, go ahead and let the viewers know, both on my channel and your channel, where they can find you at.
Yeah. Obviously, go check out American Football Network. Let him hit his goal, or help him hit his goal. I'm trying to get to 200. I'm at 115. Fun Football Podcast on YouTube. Check it out. I've been putting videos out almost every day. I'm gonna have a Packers mock only out soon. I'm gonna be putting this one on my channel too, and I'll have plenty more mocks and free agency stuff because there's a bunch of franchise tag stuff this week. Also, I put everything on Facebook, Twitter. I have a TikTok and a little bit on Instagram too. All Fun Football Podcast or Fun Football Pod. I think Fun Football Pod on Twitter. So yeah, but I'm excited, man, because I'm doing this for one of my students. He's a big, since we didn't get to do it the last couple nights because of random stuff. For I was busy and internet issues. We're finally getting it done, and my student is a big Bengals fan. So we want to do no trades on this one. I'm game for that if you want to do it. No trades.
Yeah, let's do no trades for this one, just so we
That's what
don't
I was
end
going
up
to
with
do earlier.
100 picks each, because the Bengals already have a good amount, and I think the Steelers have a good amount also.
So my student's
All
a
right,
big
so
Bengals
you're
fan.
up
So I'm
here
going
with
to tell him
pick
to
18.
So my student's a big Bengals fan. I'm going to tell him to check this video out. That's why I picked Cincy. My wife likes him too, and Joe Burrow's the only guy to actually slay Mahomes that's left in the NFL. Okay, so I'm back. I'm up at. Oh my gosh, dude, are you serious? Jane Daniels is available. I can't do it. They got Joe Burrow. This is easy. Cooper DeJean. He is. If he fell to 25 and the Packers passed on him, I'd be so upset. But he is the guy here. I like Kool-Aid, but it's Cooper DeJean for sure.
For sure, and that's the guy that I was going to go with there,
Yeah, I'm excited.
originally here for the Steelers. But if since you went with him there, then I'm gonna follow it up with another cornerback. I
Yeah,
think unless nope, I'm going Jackson Powers Johnson here. I was
nice.
thinking he
I
might
like
already
him.
be gone, but I think that's a good pick there. The Steelers need to shore up that offensive line. That O line they had
I
last
almost
year is one of the worst offensive lines they've had in the last few years. So they need to get some more pieces in there. And Powers Johnson, he can play center and he can play both guard positions. A good versatile pickup.
Isn't that funny that the Bengals and the Steelers both have weak offensive lines? It's kind of ironic, isn't
I
it?
know, yeah.
Seriously, but I mean that's a good pick because Cooper. I'm surprised he was 25th on this list. I think it's just because linemen are slightly devalued because he looks like a really good pick. Ooh, Xavier Worthy's available. Ooh. What are all? Let me see all the receivers because I'm worried they're going to lose one. I like Worthy or that tight end. I'm thinking, can you go back to all really quick? I'll make fast picks.
Yeah,
Let me see all of them really fast. It was nice playing around with the site today because now I got to see a bunch of names and get used to it and everything.
for sure, yeah.
Okay, so I
You
see
know a little bit more
Worthy,
players now.
I see Newbin, and I see Sanders as the standouts here. I don't see an offensive lineman I love. Oh, Chris Jenkins is good too, but they're okay. Their defensive front is actually not too bad. I'm torn between Worthy, Newbin, and Sanders. I'm gonna go. I'm worried they're gonna lose Boyd and or Higgins, and they have to figure out Chase's contract. Let's go ahead and go Xavier Worthy here.
Yeah, that's a good pick because it seems like with Higgins, they're either if they don't work out a deal, which doesn't seem likely, then they're gonna end up going with the franchise tag for him, which will only keep him for a year. So they're gonna have to figure something out with him here
And they may lose
soon.
Boyd anyways if they tag Higgins and they give. I don't know if Chase got his extension already, but if they
I
tag
think
Higgins,
he's
they're probably
next
not
year.
gonna. Yeah, I think he's next year, so they've got to do that soon. But if they do Higgins, they're probably gonna lose Boyd if they tag him, so they're gonna need a
Yeah,
receiver anyway.
I don't see him bringing Higgins. I mean, Boyd back. So
Yeah.
that's a good pickup. And if they do bring Higgins back again, it's only for a year. And so they need Xavier Worthy, especially if they do bring Higgins back on the franchise tag for a year, and Worthy can kind of sit behind as the number 3 guy and develop a little bit before they need him to be a true number 2. But here at 51, I think this is an obvious pick for me. I'm going with TJ Tampa, the cornerback from
Nice
Iowa
pick.
State. He's a very
Nice
good
pick.
corner. Um, very good on the outside. I think that he brings a lot to the table in terms of an NFL prospect, and I think he's a guy who you trust out there with Joey Porter Jr. You got a younger cornerback group for sure, but very talented in the secondary for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And you're up here with pick number 80 now for the
Oh
Bengals.
my gosh, Cooper's available? You don't really need a linebacker, but dang, man, that's pretty good. I like Trotter too. I actually got him with that Packers mock that I'm probably not going to post. I'm kind of sad. I got Trotter in the third. That was fun. Dang, there's some linebackers available. But can I see the running backs? I know I'm big on running back, but I'm worried about Mixon, and they lost their third down back. So I actually think running back's a sneaky need for the Bengals, outside of obviously secondary and offensive line and receiver. So let me see. Can I see all the running backs really quick?
I think so too, and I don't know if Mixon's going to get nothing.
Yeah, that's my concern is they're going to let Mixon go.
I
So
think
we got Brooks. Can you go to all the running backs really quick?
agent is
Yeah. Oh, is it slow? Dang it. No, don't crash internet. Man. You there?
yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I think your internet almost crashed. Or mine, maybe. Okay. So the running backs. Okay. So I see Brooks, Allen, and Blake Corum. Oh, that's tough. Okay. I'm going to shock
Yeah,
you.
those are the top 3.
He's not my. I really like Blake Corum for them for some weird reason. He's not actually my top prospect, but I think he just fits that system. I'm going to go Blake Corum, actually.
Blake Corum, I like that. Good pick.
It's
All
weird.
right,
I'm
and
not
now
like, if I was the Packers, I wouldn't have taken him there, but I just like him for that team for some reason.
Oh yeah, for sure. So yeah, here for at pick number 84
Ooh,
for the Steelers, I'm gonna
interesting.
go with Rook Aurora, the
Okay.
D lineman out of Clemson. I think Rook is a very good prospect. He's gonna really help shore up that run defense for Pittsburgh, and in the system they run, he's a guy who can come in and kind of fill in and take Cam Hayward's spot in a few years. So I like the pickup there of Rook, and he's a guy that at that D lineman position, kind of middle, defensive tackle position, can get after the quarterback and cause some havoc in the passing game as well. So I like the pickup there of Rook
Yeah.
Aurora. Now you're up here, 4th round pick number 116. What you looking for here for Cincinnati?
You're kidding me that Braylon Allen's available, right? No, I can't take 2 running backs, but that's just a steal at this. What pick number are we at?
I think
Are we in the
yeah,
hundreds?
116.
Dude, that's stupid that Braylon Allen's still available. I'm just gonna say that. No, I'm gonna go Mahogany. They need offensive line help, so I'm gonna go there.
Good
That's an
pick.
easy
Yeah,
pick.
good
That's
pick out of
also a good
BC.
pick. I just gotta say though,
Me,
the fact that Braylon Allen, some of these mocks are the guys that fall are crazy.
some of the people you end up with late in the game in the mock is just insane. But at 120, I'm going with Christian Jones, the offensive tackle out of Texas. I think he's a
Nice.
very good pickup against the Steelers. Much like the Bengals, need a lot of help
You
in
had 2
that
picks in a
area.
row here,
So
right?
I think 2 picks in a row. So I
You got
think
enough
he's a
there.
good pickup here. And now for pick number 121, I know they have him as the second guy on their receiving list, but I think he's better than Brendan Rice. I'm going with Jacob Cowing, the wide receiver from Arizona. I think
Ooh.
he's a good talent, made a lot of big plays this year for the Wildcats, had a really good season, and I expect him to have a very good NFL career as well. Javon Baker not going to be a bad pickup later in the draft if he's still available. But as far as the Steelers go, I think that getting him
That's
is
good to
a
know.
very good pickup.
Because I took Brendan Rice with the Packers in my mock earlier. That I'm probably, like I said, I don't think I'm going to show because it's just my face, and I'd rather people see this because I think it's more fun. So,
Yeah,
because the screen share didn't work, but I took Brendan
it,
Rice, and that's
it
good to
lets
know because
them
I was
see,
told
it lets them see, who's available.
exactly.
So they can, so
Okay, so
they
what do we got
can.
here?
I guess it's better for you
Ooh.
if they don't because now they can kind of criticize you by seeing who's available.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Shipley's a good pick. Um, Hooker, they could always use edge, but their biggest needs are really the offensive line and the secondary. Um, did I see a safety there? Let me see. Who else is available? Eichenberg. Ooh, Tyke. Oh, I like that safety. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm gonna go Smith
Tyke
for
Smith from
Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah,
Good pick. All American 2 years ago with
there's some
West
good
Virginia.
picks. Oh,
Um,
Gandhi. Nice.
he's been a Yeah, he's been a very good college player and an experienced guy for sure. I think he's been in college for 5 years, so he's a very experienced guy.
I also like
And
getting
you
guys
are
from
back
schools
up
that I
now with
know.
number 175.
I like getting players from
Yeah,
schools that I've heard of that where I've actually seen them play and they played in some big games. So that can be significant. Okay, so I'm back up. What do we got? What pick?
number 175.
Okay. Defensive lineman. Can you scroll on the bottom? I can't see who's available. I see Ibagobi, Pritchett. Who else is available? I think it's the internet. Just goofing. Well, I
You
guess
on
I'll.
Utah?
Yeah, the internet's being slow. I can't tell if it's mine or yours. I don't know which one. Um. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Mine's
I'll
saying good
go
on StreamYard.
weird. Yeah, it's been slow. I think I'll go Rosengarten. I think it's a good pick here.
Rosengarten. All right.
Yeah, I almost went tight end. I think they could use that too, but they really need offensive line help. So
Yeah, they just lost. I'm trying to think who their tight end was this year, but they just lost him. I'm pretty sure.
yeah, so that's
And I know
another
they lost
big
Hayden
need.
Hurst a few years back.
They do need an edge too, but yeah, I feel like offensive line's just been a huge need for them. Am I up again here?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll go. Dang, at this pick, Spanford looks good. Yeah, let's go him.
Yeah, I already had my mouse there. Figured that's who you would go with. I was trying to guess.
We just talked tight end. Nice.
All right. So now back up for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm looking for two guys here. I like Hopper a lot at the linebacker position, but the guy I really want is right here, Kenny Logan Jr., safety from Kansas. A great athlete, going to be a very good day three gem of a prospect. And I know the Steelers don't really necessarily need safety help, but he can help out in a lot of ways. He can play that nickelback position. He can come down and bring pressure sort of like a linebacker. And he can also, drop back into deep zone coverage and play that safety position really well. He's going to make a lot of plays, and he's going to turn into a great NFL prospect. So I'm going with Kenny Logan Jr. there, and you are back up now at 235.
Ooh, wow, there's some Michigan players available. Okay, I'm gonna shock you. I'm gonna go that edge. I'm gonna go McGregor here. They got to get an edge guy.
McGregor,
There's another.
good pick.
There's two other Michigan guys there. I'm willing to take, but that's the best player there for me for the Bengals needs.
I'm going Trevor Keegan here, another
Nice pick.
interior offensive
Nice
lineman
pick.
for the Steelers. Again, they just need all the offensive line help they can get at every single position. So
Yep.
that's who I'm going with there. And you're up with your last pick for Cincinnati at 252. Who are you going with here?
Ooh, I'll take a flyer on Barrett from Michigan.
On Michael Barrett, linebacker out of Michigan. So that is going to wrap the draft up. We'll go ahead and recap who we took. So for you and the Cincinnati Bengals at pick 18, you took Cooper DeJean, cornerback from Iowa. Pick 49, Xavier Worthy, wide receiver from Texas. At pick 80, Blake Corum, running back from Michigan. At 116, Christian Mahogany, interior offensive lineman from Boston College. 148, Tyke Smith, safety from Georgia. 175, Roger Rosengarten, offensive tackle from Washington. 196, Brevin Spanford, tight end from Minnesota. At 235, Brady McGregor, edge from Michigan. And at 252, Michael Barrett, the linebacker out of Michigan. And for me, with the Pittsburgh Steelers, at pick number 20, I went Jackson Powers Johnson, guard
Okay.
from guard/center from Oregon. Pick number 51, TJ Tampa, cornerback from Iowa State. At 84, Ruka Roro, the D lineman out of Clemson. At 120, offensive tackle Christian Jones from Texas. 121, wide receiver Jacob Cowing from Arizona. At 197, I went with the Kansas safety Kenny Logan Jr. And to round out my draft at 238, I took interior offensive lineman out of Michigan, Trevor Keegan. So that's going to wrap up our drafts for today. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Let us know down below in the comments who you got, which picks you think that we got right, which picks you think we got wrong. And for fun, go ahead and throw in the comments just to get some conversation stirred up. Who had the better draft, the Bengals or the Steelers? So let us know that one down
I
below.
like it. Yeah.
Appreciate you coming on Fun Football Podcast. Make sure you go YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, Fun Football Podcast or Fun Football Pod. Check me out, American Football Network. Help me hit that goal of 1,300 subs by the end of February on YouTube. Also, check out the Podcast Boys Network on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. We appreciate everybody tuning in and watching.